Well, we didn't burn it down, but the Dragon Dawn did after we took care of the counterfeiting operation.
Okay.
Dragon Dawn made sure there were no witnesses.
Warehouse 42.
Yeah.
So yeah, Warehouse 42. And we did check the ruins, and there was no gate that we could find. No sense of a gate.
Right.
But what were you think? But yeah, what were your thoughts in regards to a warehouse?
I swear to God that. Let me look. Hold on. I have a crap map that I think I made. I'll look at and be confused and complain about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Is it on any of the handout maps?
Maybe that was somewhere else. I thought it was.
Right?
It's all right. We're just working out what we want to do once we do Route 66.
La 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 la.
So why don't we? I don't know. Whatever. We can just go there, abandon the car, and then get on with life. I was just looking for a way to keep the car around, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
The car is fucking nice.
We just or we just do that. Bring the car back, and take Clems over to Beast King and ride out there.
Just travel. That's fine.
Yeah.
We can do that.
I mean, that's how we got there the other time with the army, and it wasn't several days out. I don't recall it being several days outside of Beast King St. Angeles when we chased down the elves. It was sort of like later that day type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we just bring someone along who knows how to tend to the horses, as in the riding lizards.
We should all learn how to ride horses anyway at this point.
Yes.
Yes.
It will be very useful to get skill in that. So definitely practice it. All right, yep.
It's a long, hard road.
By the way, please try to let me know in advance if you're wanting to go, aside from just building skill, if you go like, I go a little bit toward him, a little bit back, so you can build up your shadow doing a skill. I'll have to make some fucked up nearby shadows in case you guys can't get back and live there then.
Well, yeah, now we've got the skill, we're going to have to try and practice it and hopefully get a crit or something.
Yeah, how many magic points did he use up when he...
None. None. But as you can see, Shadow has its own, or the pattern has its own heavy cost. It almost destroyed Doc Fulton, which, came as quite a surprise to Doc Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that you guys are definitely going to get some extra cards for being brave enough to do that silly shit.
So, all right, so we're going to fly along Route 66, let Rock dance.
They pass a bunch of neat shit and stuff. They do stop at a gift shop that has Route 66 stuff and insist on buying you a bunch of patches and license plates and
T-shirt.
Okay. Get my kicks on Route 66.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need the talismans.
Yep. They pretty much how many silver do you want to spend there? They have lots of shit. Almost like they're expecting you. And 50 other people like you.
30.
you pick up a fucking bag of shit. It's all like the cheap dreck that you can get at a Route 66 store today. You want a license plate with your name on it? They probably have one that's at least close. Ralph.
I get one that says Jake.
Okay.
And that's the other thing. You could just as easily. It's more traveling the route, but the talismans, you could just as easily go to Night City, for example, and do a mail order for some Route 66 stuff to replace it.
They have good patches here and stuff that if you have sewing skill or go give money to somebody else, they will sew into your clothes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It has like the Route 66 sign and stuff as in patch form.
Why do we want these insignia?
When you walk the pattern at the end of Route 66, it enables you to do magic in a certain tree easier. But you need to be wearing a Route 66 talisman, as in a symbol of Route 66.
Right.
Be
Okay.
it of a certain size or bigger.
Okay. So are we cutting to anything, Logan?
Yes, you eventually pull up to the very end of Route 66. It's outside of a town called Needles in California, where you guys live. And the guys are looking rather shocked as they pull up. Chris, could you give me a fly air car roll just to make sure nothing horrible happens?
Half.
He's super good at fucking flying an air car. He's doing the, driving while talking to, doing the movie style talking to Joshua, where he pretty much ignores the road and shit, and then he's going around stuff and all. But you guys get there.
In Night City.
Pardon?
All that practice in Night City.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to scrape the fuck out of delivery vans, but now he knows what he's doing. You guys get to where the end of Route 66 used to be. It seems to be a large bowl-shaped pit now that is, aside from where it's collapsed in a couple of small places, looks unnaturally alien-like symmetrical. Just like some weird thing went whoop, and just took out the maze of needles.
Huh.
They point at it and go.
Anybody want to look at this with magic glasses?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Mine are in the safe deposit box. And where did you get the sturdier version of these?
I got mine at the Shadow Academy.
Okay.
Who's got the magic glass? Oh, you two have magic glasses then?
Because mine are super fragile, and I don't want to carry them on me because of that.
There's
I got a
pretty
nice hard
fucking
case for
fragile
them.
too.
Yeah.
Just get a hard case. Yeah, you just get a good case for them.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Until you fall off a cliff or something horrible like that, in which case the hard case will go dent and they'll shatter and then be upset. But you look through it with your glasses and stuff, mark off a charge from your glasses, and give me an analyze magic roll. But right now you're not even seeing much in the way of magic. It's almost like this whole area has been strip mined of magic.
I reckon the government's come along with part of their whole getting magic, draining magic from stuff.
I'm a hobbyist at analyze magic. Does anybody have better than that?
Well, you're gonna have to borrow their glasses and take off.
Yeah, that's what I'm
glasses.
suggesting.
You can borrow my glasses if you wish.
I got my I got it at -60.
Oh, good enough.
You're thinking that if it was the government, they've really stepped up their game, like unnaturally so. Something just fucking. It's like they use the old torque grenade out of the Gamma world, where it's like boom, this ball just disappears, and the ball went down like maybe 4 meters into the ground and just boom, gone.
Right, so it's perfectly concave.
Circular. Yeah. Circular. It kind of
Okay.
reminds you of the other thing that was circular that you saw here that seemed pissed. But bigger. Much bigger. Makes you wonder if it can alter its size. Meow? Meow? Fucking cat.
cat wants to go out. So you guys have seen another one of these?
Nope, not I. Not on our journey.
All right. Okay. Maybe the aliens did it? I imagine they're still around, right? Did the aliens leave after the rending?
You talking about the
Ooh.
Bug City aliens?
I don't remember where I saw this before.
No, never do I. I've got no idea what you're on about, Logan.
Can I make
Perfect.
a memory roll?
God damn it. Sure.
No.
I think I failed it.
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
The only thing I can think of is the sphere that was around Max Bailey.
That's right. That's right. There was an anti-grav sphere around him.
So many mysteries.
I made my memory roll.
There was some sort of like, you know, those frisbees that don't have a middle to them. They're just the outer edge thing. You know what I'm talking about? Something like that made out of light that when people
Doc mentioned about.
What?
Mentioned about it.
Yeah.
When he went to Andrew and dropped off the chick, it went over him.
Yeah. That was also
And-
perfectly round.
You're
So
gonna have to help me out here. What are we
This is-
talking about?
The doc used this pattern, the Route 66 pattern, to get to Amber.
Okay.
And somebody
oh,
told him
they
off.
removed it so no one else could do that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
They said, nope, not gonna have this back door here anymore.
So that was probably gone the instant that I arrived at like motherfuck. What? Damn shadow people.
How'd you get here? You did what? Okay, let's go remove that.
Right. So we definitely want to stay under the radar because that sounds super powerful.
Ooh, and that's a card. Here, let me. There's your card. I have given you your card.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm curious as to what that thing was that sent you back here, because we didn't see anything of its nature or like in our recent visit to Amber.
Give me an evidence analysis roll for something you've probably already gotten, but maybe not. Don't know.
By -60.
You believe that might be what Mel would not refer to by name, because to name it is to bring it close
Okay.
or attract its notice, like Sauron in the Eye of Mordor.
Right. Okay, so I'm increasing my survival forest.
I'll be back in a minute.
No, I just need to work on survival Arctic.
Psychosis.
Yeah, so bad news for Russ. He unfortunately cannot complete the Route 66 thing because it appears that it's, shall we say, been unplugged in a very permanent sort of way.
Been ripped
Yes.
from reality, sounds like.
Sorry, Rock.
Yeah. This is what you get for messing with higher powers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, a pissed off higher power.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we don't have to worry about leaving the air car now.
No. A pleasant journey, and now let's head back the other way.
You guys can stay overnight in Needles for about 15 silvers. I'll get you guys all rooms, food, and guards for your air car to make sure that it's still there in the morning.
Okay, I'm going to practice some spells while we're...
Yeah, go for it. We're
Doing that.
waiting on Chris to get back. No spells for Chris. Ha ha ha.
Okay, I put something out. I'm going to try putting something in simple.
It shows Holmes trying to read, and his candle goes out, and he's like,
I'm going to try putting something into a simple pocket. Nope. It's 2 magic points. No, that's 4 magic points. I will try and blur Holmes's vision.
Zap! I can't read it all.
Missed. That's 5 magic points.
That'd just be hilarious for Holmes. It's like trying to read. Candle goes out, vision blurs.
Try and make a faint noise that will a fake noise of a klaxon that will distract Holmes from reading.
Mm-hmm.
Fail. Fail.
It just shows him going.
Fumble.
Fumble deck. Take your fumble deck. I've yet to see a truly horrible fumble deck card. No, I mean, when I say take it, I mean play it on the table.
Drop everything.
Oh, okay. That's just your handheld items, so not your cards.
Yep.
Cool.
Anything you were holding falls to the floor.
Lovely.
Where does the fumble? Right here. Yeah.
In
Oh, no, that's the whole card.
Discard area. See where it says fumble deck discard area?
No, I do not.
Scroll up and look next to tomato truck.
There it is. I had my cards in front of it.
Left a bit, down a bit.
See, the tomato truck tells us everything we need to know.
All right, that's enough practice for today. I usually practice until I fumble.
It'd be funnier if Holmes was like sitting there with a blackened face and hair still steaming and his clothes all fucked up. But unfortunately, you're not that good a spellcaster. Then he'd say something like, "I should say so."
Yeah.
Now, Holmes is apparently engrossed in his various notes and such because things are afoot.
Mm-hmm.
The game is afoot, or an arm, but probably afoot.
We have to look in on James Morton, right, Holmes?
Yeah, so he's it's interesting that he's in San Angeles, but
I thought he was in San Francisco.
sorry, San Francisco. Yes, you are right. That he's in charge of that. So Blue there,
King of the
but yeah.
Monsters.
Mm-hmm. So yes, he could potentially be an ally against Yog.
Yog or Zog?
Yog.
Yog.
Because from memory, the hounds don't like Yog.
Right.
And since the whole thing with Dog means bringing in Yog, although I don't know if that'll happen now that Janice is no longer white.
Is he like a hybrid Kindalos now or something?
Yep. That's exactly what he is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we need to watch Angles.
Yep.
Angles everywhere. You guys have never fucking gotten rid of all the angles from your home. Although that would definitely, it's high on the list of things crazy people do if you live in like a round place with all round furniture and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I put my players up against the Tindalos in Call of Cthulhu once. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're just nasty. In this game, they're considerably less nasty because the PCs are harder.
Yeah. Well, they were lucky because it wasn't after them. It was after the guy that summoned it. But he died a horrible death.
The best death I've ever seen from a Hound of Tindalos. Somebody had summoned him up. They're chasing down a PC who jumped into my character's car that he had left parked on the street all winter long with a shitload of sweating ass dynamite in the back, in the trunk. And the guy kept making different luck rolls because GM goes, and he'd start a car. And the player had no idea because GM had a envelope for me that was titled car. And he opened it up when the guy got in the car and he looked at it and started laughing. And so he had luck roll when the guy got in, luck roll when he started it, luck roll when he took off. And it finally, he failed when the first hound jumped onto the trunk. Like one of them was way back and then a couple were right there and it exploded, right? The guy's like, am I still alive? And GM's like, give me an OT 1. And he did. And the GM's describing him in the hotel or in the hospital room in a full body cast. All he could move is his eyes, and they saw a hound go materialize through the wall, and he's like, and all he could move is his eyes. He couldn't even scream. He got a standing ovation for best death.
The dynamite didn't get him. Yeah, good old soggy ordnance. That's always fun.
It sweats out nitro. It's bad shit.
And the rockets were damp, destroyed half of the camp.
So yeah, that's one of the old stories that I've got.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was when I was learning the GM. I hadn't really become decent at it yet. So
right. So we're going to go back to town, then we're going to check out that Elvish Gate. Is that the plan?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
And here's Doc Fulton. Da, 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 da.
What's up?
Give me a drive roll, and if you'd like to go a direct route that's much shorter, this is after staying the night and etc. A navigation roll from whoever you appoint to be your navigator to give you a nice direct route, much shorter.
Not me. Actually, hold it. Navigate sea air. Well, no, I'm not very good at that either. But
I would have to navigate land because he's flying pretty fucking low to the ground.
Okay.
I'm quite good at navigate land.
Okay. Do you want to accept his coordinates there?
I'll take Josh's and I'll support his navigation as well. I support.
Take a +5 there, Holmes. He's like
+5. That would potentially be a crit.
He's like 3 degrees southeast, Mr. Dr. Fulton. You're like 3 degrees southeast. Yeah, okay, no problem. You guys get back in super fast time. You fly and dock your car within the White Dove. One of the guards says, excuse me, sir, you now have a flying car?
Yes.
Can we hire a couple more guards? Because as it is, only one of us is on duty at a time. The other one needs to sleep.
Sure.
Maybe 4 more guards. It's a big place. Yep. Great. Make a note of it on your expense sheet there, Mr. Holmes. Mm-hmm. Great. 4 more guards. More is even better, but, you know, with essentially 3 on 3 off, one's always guarding the car and the other 2 are kind of guarding this huge building.
Yeah.
I mean, if you start getting more valuable shit, then obviously more guards would be good. But if anybody ever maps this place, they can put the guard sleeping area near the flying car place, because that is the most valuable thing you have here.
Any more gnomes? Did we come across any more gnomes?
Not a one. Nay, nay, nay. Because apparently somebody knows they can fucking bide their time and you'll be back.
All right.
All right. Updated.
When they were teaching us about painting.
About making trumps, not painting.
Making trumps. Mm-hmm. Never mind.
Okay, so.
Do I feel like I'm being eavesdropped on?
You're not sure yet. The Trump powers, much like the pattern powers, have been split up massively, and so now there's trees within that shit too. Mm-hmm.
Mind if we?
What were you thinking?
Fresh new hell have you brought upon us, Logan?
And I think that every decent GM needs to be a bit devious and a bit of an asshole. Just a
That's why
bit.
you're so good, Logan.
Not too much, but just a bit. It's like spice. You don't want to overload it. You just put in enough to make it something that people love to eat.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
see, now that...
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking, man?
Okay,
One of the guards
so...
goes, "Yes, sir. What are you thinking?" "Oh, I'll get back to duty."
So now that we've become a curiosity, and we've been taught about Trumps,
Mm-hmm.
it's possible that now that we're more real, that someone may, or that they may have during the couple... We were there for 2 months, Logan?
Something like that.
Creating
They
Trumps
could
of
have
us?
Yes, to eavesdrop that way instead of using gnomes at this point.
Yes. Yes.
Which is why I keep thinking that I could be just being paranoid because, you know, once you're on that playing field, everyone becomes super paranoid.
Yep.
But smiling all the time.
You guys can all give me 6 sense danger sense rolls if you feel like it.
Something
Fail.
that we have not done. We could have done it when we were checking out the.
Oh, thank God I didn't make it.
Didn't think of it.
You are in mortal danger.
Yeah, no, didn't make it.
Everybody looks around and goes, "Nah."
I'm going to get my glasses out and have have a look at us. We haven't actually checked ourselves out. Now we're back here to see.
Oh,
if there's any
nice thought.
differences
Sure. Go ahead and give me mark off a charge. And
Yep.
let's see. I don't think
60.
anybody's. What?
By 60.
Oh, right. I was going to say, nobody's actually cast a new pocket or anything on themselves successfully yet, have they?
No, because I haven't gotten myself a new knife.
You guys are pretty much as vanilla as possible. It's almost like you've been washed out, hung up to dry, cleaned with bleach, that kind of thing.
Oh, I know. I'll cast Phase on myself. It goes up.
Yeah, that changes his thing. Now you can tell he's got an active spell running on him and shit. Also, you're thinking that you might not even be able to see or sense something as major as Trump's with your crude magic glasses detect magic shit, because it's like ants noticing the big magnifying glass above them just before the sun starts coming down.
There's no lines going off us or anything like that.
No, nothing that obvious.
Just thought, ask. You never know.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go to the safe deposit box and get my glasses and keep them on me.
Okay. You know you're going to break them soon. You look at them and you can just feel they're crumbling into dust soon. Chris, raise your hand because you've been saying smart shit again.
Yeah,
they're in a hard case.
This is what happens when I drink coffee. I get cards and I don't want them.
So, Doc, the entity that returned you, do you have any thoughts on what it is, who it is?
The entity that what?
Returned you the first time you went to Amber. That potentially was the thing that gouged out.
Oh, the white light.
Pattern. The thing that we potentially are children of.
I like McKay's expression. He's just like, I know that there's a lot going on here, and I am enjoying myself immensely, but I'm feeling like we may be fucked soon.
I'm not sure
Individualized plot.
what the entity is, honestly.
Okay.
Was it the same thing that was around Max when he was imprisoned?
Now,
Okay,
he had
something different.
Yes. While you guys discuss, I'll be right back. Tell me anything super interesting card worthy when I get back.
How did you free Max, by the way?
Hold on.
God bless you.
Oh,
And Gesundheit.
thank you. I dispelled the spell that was around him, and then the two bands that were around him, one was taken away because Olivia was there, and the other one had to do with an emotional state or something
The
like
emotional one was Olivia.
that. Okay, so yeah, the emotional one was Olivia, and then the green one, I think I dispelled that one too.
One. I think one was physical, one was magical, one was emotional. Off the top of my head.
Right, that's right. One was actually a steel chain. One was magical, and one was something else, which I guess was emotional.
Yeah, which is Olivia. Ollie.
And he was the guy who built the Shadow Academy?
Well, he supposedly created it, but we're starting to speculate that the pocket realm existed, and all he did was link to it.
Right.
Because we believe one of the Amberites was imprisoned there and escaped from it long before it was used as a academy.
Right. Okay.
That was the scratching of the lighthouse in the dungeon.
Did anybody ever figure out what the tower by the lake was? We went there, and I had an essence feeling that you needed some kind of key at the tower by the lake. You might want to put that in your notes if we ever go back to Shadow Academy. I couldn't figure out what the key was, though. So.
Wonder if it's the trump card of that tower.
Might be.
But no.
Shit, we are collecting cards like crazy.
Considering the the zombies and the lich there, it's not a place that
Red hot.
Yeah, be heading back to anytime soon.
I like how at first the zones were kind of like, and then it's like, now it's getting hot in here. Oh no, it's getting red hot in here. And then Rock says, I'm going to take off all my clothes. And, etc. It's getting hot in here. You know that song.
Yes, I take off all my clothes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know that one.
Greg Stafford kicked the bucket.
All right, I got a fancy footwork card I'm looking to get rid of. Successful martial arts attack is made. What +1 action this round? Anybody? Nope. Okay. Wow, I got a lot of nice cards. Jesus, I have to discard down 2? Shit.
Well, you can check and see if somebody else has all rubbish.
Anybody got rubbish?
Hang on a second. I've got a card that I'm going to play on you in a minute. So reduce my hand down to 4.
No, I've got a Here Somewhere card, which I'm keeping for novel situations. I've got It's Not As Bad As It Looks, which is convert all real damage to stun. I have a limited retrieve.
Nice.
I have a Failure is Sweet.
Oh.
And I have an Opponent Fails.
Which one is the Failure is Sweet?
Failure is Sweet is you automatically fail your roll. Good for raising attributes.
Mm-hmm.
Or high skills.
Yeah, guaranteed raising of a skill. basically, if you can hang on to it to the end of session.
Yeah. And I've got a clogging greed too, but I'm keeping that. So
Yeah,
Does anybody have rubbish that Russ could trade him off something good for?
I've got an assistant plus 5%.
that's
And
rubbish.
there's
I'll give you an
and
opponent fails
spellcast.
for that, or it's not as bad as it looks. Which do
Oh,
you
it
want?
depends on if we're going to get into combat.
Yeah, exactly. We should
And
keep them pulled. We should keep them in the group.
Considering how we're going pos wise, I think we're going to be trying to avoid combat at all costs.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it. Otherwise, Doc Fulton will be like, arrow! Exactly. You can, I mean, he's so close to death right now that the red light is on and flashing.
In fact, we should take an end of mission right now.
You guys can if you want. I'm not going to demand that you continue on and shit. It's totally
Okay,
up to
so
you.
I'll
You've
just
accomplished
bitch the
a
opponent
lot.
fails, and I'll also bitch the it's not as bad as it looks, and that'll bring
Yeah.
me down to what I need.
I shall play a snap out of it on you, Russ. Or
Okay.
Rock. +2 San.
Yay, thank you.
Would you like to slap him when you do that?
Oh, please.
And also, if you've got temporary insanity, it snaps you out of it. But I played it for the plus.
The +2 sounds cool. Yeah, I got a long road to hoe on that one. I got to do some really nice things for people.
I was tempted to play it on myself and get my sand back up to 99. And then we could limit retrieve it, and then
oh shit! Yeah, I limited retrieve that shit. What am I talking about? I'm playing that again. I'm getting 4 sand out of this.
And get his sand back up to 99.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, Doc
would it be
Fulton's
better?
looking a little shaky now.
Yeah.
4 sand is good. Yes. Okay.
But I somehow thought you might need it a bit more than we do.
Oh yes.
Well, there is still a bad guy out there with 1 card left who's hoping.
Mm-hmm.
He's just waiting for us.
Oh, totally. Totally.
All right, so we were going to check out the Elvish Gates, so we should probably do that and then finish up.
Yeah.
Right. So you park your flying car, you go over to Clem's, and from there you go back to.
I will tell George that that Alex is not to sell the flying car.
I can't really prevent Alex from doing anything he wants to, sir. I will not attempt to die.
No. But I'm just saying,
tell
if
him
he tells
that
you
he
to sell,
can,
if he tells you to sell the car, say that you've been told that. No.
Joshua McKay will be very cross with you if you try and sell the car.
Well, yes. So it's your car, not Dr. Fulton's car.
That's right.
I'll tell him if I see him, but usually he just throws whiskey bottles at me and says, "Bring me more."
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he knows my name, says George.
Well, I'm surprised he hasn't been calling you Jeeve.
I was going to say he does call me Jeeves sometimes.
Yes.
Oh, that means he likes you.
That's why he throws
which is strange because we have an actual butler for him to call Jeeves.
Well, yes, he's a bit
challenged.
Perhaps if we were to hire an additional butler.
Probably.
Would you like me to see to it, sir?
Sure. Excuse me.
Excellent. Make a note of it on your cost sheet. You'll hire a very good butler for 30 silver a week.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And he will find one named Jeeves, so Alex doesn't have to, or tell the guy's work name will become Jeeves.
Bentley. Find one named Bentley.
Because if we name him Bentley, then Mr. Kinley will throw whiskey bottles at him.
Excuse me.
And make his name Jeeves anyway, sir. We may as well start with the easy one.
Mr. Belvedere?
He says, "I'm sorry, but Mr. Kinley only has one name." Right. So then you guys go to the barber shop at Clem's.
Wild Wild West, please, Clem.
Yes, sir. These gentlemen as well.
Is that right, sir?
Yeah, Beastkins and Angeles.
Yep, Wild Wild West. Oh, by the way, Pete, I changed your notes to names that Clem recognizes for the zone because your notes said Wild West and he didn't recognize that, so I made it into Wild Wild West.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was just noting down just quickly what they were, but yeah. But Beastkins and Angeles he recognizes.
Right. Yeah, that's what I wound up using with San Angeles in the 1880s. All right, so yes, those two too.
All right. And oh. Did I do that? Hold on. Brain fart. Oh, yeah. So you guys head out of how are you guys going to all get horses or something? They're
So
like
what
100, 150 silver each.
There's 3 stages to this we're doing.
Okay.
Stage 1, I go to the knife shop and say, I need a new cookery.
Right. Give me a luck roll at full, Pete. He's been a very consistent customer of his.
Yep. A crit.
He shows you, he goes over and flips a panel behind the counter, and it's all cookeries. And of course, he does have one cookery. I'm going to give him 3 rolls on it because he's trying to make a master cookery to be extra cool and shit. They can sell for lots of money to you, which fortunately for you, I'm not even going to have you mark off because in this zone, you have lots of money. So let's check his rolls. Yes. So he has a kukri that will give you the next damage die up because it is amazing quality as he has rolled a crit at half.
Lovely. Beautiful.
Plus, he has other kukris that he is happy to sell you. In fact, he would love to just sell you a bunch of kukris and have them delivered. He says, sir, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the official weapon of the Australians?
Yes.
What's a kukri?
Says what? He does the slow looking at you like, what the fuck?
No, I'm asking Logan that because I can obviously see what a kukri is.
Okay.
What is it?
They're the bent knives.
Ah, okay.
The Gurkhas use.
So yeah,
big nasty blades at 10+ inches long.
Okay.
Yeah. Essentially, it's a way to squeeze a D6 out of a weapon rather than a D4 for a knife.
For a knife, okay.
Yeah, so they're D6 knives, except for the ones Holmes just got, which is fucking amazing. And for some reason, we'll do a D8 because this guy fucking worships the ground that Holmes walks on because he really.
There was 5 more. There was enough dragon hide for 5 more weapon handles.
Done. Okay. Right. He makes several weapon handles because he's figured out which style of kukri you like best, the one he master crafted. He will work on making more using it if you'd like.
Yep.
He made one that is got dragonhide handle, but is not that great. It's just normal. It's almost by half kukri. And then the kukri that you're buying for, a freakish sum of money.
I guess I could use a sword to put back in my pocket.
There you go, he says.
All right. Very good.
He has like sword and a barrel swords. There you go, buddy. And is there anything else you'd like to get on your 3 stages?
Does he have the daggers that they wear in Malwick's?
No, no. People keep coming and asking that, and he has no fucking clue. Plus, they're like, each one has to be different. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because nobody's ever figured out the patterns and shit.
I
Or
showed
made their
him
own
mine.
house pattern. Ah, so
Can
you
you
want them
duplicate
just like
this?
this? Yeah, yeah, I can do that. It'll take a couple weeks. How many do you want?
Yeah, that's fine. And so each one, Brock, they're different, are they?
They bear family seals. So they're not all different. We could all be from the same family as this one.
The Australian family, says the koala bear headed guy.
Yeah. I can't remember the guy's name. Yeah, I have another one back in Red Carpet.
So you bought this in Melwicks, did you?
Yes, I did.
No problem. So if you guys all want to be from the same family, it'll be very easy for this guy. In fact, he can make a kukri and one of these kind of show-only type knives. I mean, yes, you can stab somebody with it, or hit them with the pommel, but it's pretty much a badge almost in knife form, where it's got like the really big ball on the end of the hilt. So you fit on this fucking elaborate pattern. He can just start churning these out for the Australian embassy and get and then basically he can make sure that there's always a dozen kukris and a dozen of these in at any given time.
Yeah,
he is delighted to accept the contract from the Australian embassy.
I remember I have one of the Cosmo family too. If you ever want to get that done.
Okay. The 3 best kukris he makes delivered as a gift to the 3 kids.
Wow, you remembered the kids.
Oh yeah,
nice.
They're already running around with kukris, so I might as well get them something nice.
No problem. Yeah, the 3 kids will all get those. Do you want them to also have the pommel knives as he thinks of them?
No, they're for they're not for St. Angeles, they're for elsewhere.
I could see you starting a new fashion here, sir.
Yeah, true. Yeah, all right then. Yeah, get them.
Yes, sir. And give me shadow lore rolls, everybody.
Yes.
Fail.
It's better that way, you think?
Yes, I make it by over half.
This is how the shadows keep replicating, you think. This is this kind of shit right here, you're thinking.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's the bleed over bullshit going on.
Yeah, exactly. This is how it bleeds over into the human.
Well, at least it's the same time period. I mean, Melwicks is just across the sea in Genovia.
Yeah, but there's the human version of Genovia, which we're already seeing that events in Beastkin realm flow over into that one and vice versa.
Ah, okay.
Also, with your amazing roll there, Pete, because I know that's a half, you're thinking that if you ever raise your walk through shadow thing to the point where you start getting to explore shadows, you may be able to find out more about the nature of this part of the universe.
Yeah. Which is what I was hoping.
Yeah.
So I decided to walk it. More knowledge for what the hell's going on with us.
Well, it may not tell you exactly what the hell's going on, but it'll give you more answers, which will lead to more questions. And remember, the questions are
a burden.
And the answers are
our prison.
That's right. Doug Fulton shakes his head sadly, thinking both of them have gone insane.
I hate them.
I always called answers one side of a double-edged sword.
Oh, quick, funny thing. TJ, when he was there, and everybody thought that they were robots and shit, he was like, I think we're robots. And then he was with some girl, and he goes up to the top of some tall tower. I was like, okay, what did he do? He's like, I jart into that girl. Just jumped off. Fucking Supermaned into her from a tall ass tower because he knew he was not him and couldn't die. He didn't like that zone either, Chris. And he was right. I thought it was a beautiful, fucked up scene. Have you listened to that one already, Pete?
Mm-hmm.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Yes, yes. Pity TJ can't get up early enough to play more and has too much Magic Gathering stuff going on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ta-da, Dreamlands only usable. Okay, that's a discard.
Discard and grab something new. Ta-da!
All right, so we head to the Australian Embassy.
No problem. You come bearing gifts. The kids are happy to see you. You realize this may be the only time in your life when you're able to. Oh my God! What is wrong with Alex? Give me first aid rolls, please. He's drunk
I
as
suspect
usual.
he's drunk as.
Fail. I'm getting checks and nothing this session.
Doc Fulton, did you make your first aid roll?
I have.
Wow, this kid is definitely. You're thinking that if he continues as he is going, he is not long for this world, because when like little kids drink a lot, like becoming fucked up drunk all the time, it basically he's on the way to death. You're thinking
liver.
a month or two of this, and he's dead.
Oh God, his liver.
Oh yeah. Well, plus his development and stuff's all messed up. Yeah. Don't drink when you're really young, kids. Wait till you get old and salty like me, and then get fucking drunk because you realize that life is a sham.
Well, so who's taking the kids are taking care of themselves or what?
Yeah, pretty much. They just kind of get abandoned here from time to time.
No, there's staff here.
Josh,
Well, yeah, but the kids, the elvish boy and the girl are pretty much running the house.
Yeah, they seem to be very independent.
Josh,
so
could you order the staff to keep alcohol away from young Mr. Kinley here?
Yeah, we need to get Alex to tell Alex Jr. to stop drinking or he's going to die.
Also, Doc Fulton, you're believing that if you try to put Alex Jr. through what's it called when you stop drinking and shit? Rehab?
Rehab.
Yeah, if you try to drive him out. He is drank enough where he may end up getting the screaming DTs and shit like that for a while, which means that you should probably not be his doctor, although you did downplay that to Quirk, if nothing else. Now, but I'm just one to let you know, you still may not like screaming.
Right. I won't do that. I won't do it, but I will definitely have a doctor do that because I'll only do that if I have to, and I don't have to.
Yeah. For you, the pattern has really helped out, although you may still be extra fond of golf and extra dislike toward screaming. But yeah, pattern straighten your noggin out a bit. I mean, you're not tempted to wear anybody's brain on your head for a bit, unless you need to.
Sometimes you need to. I mean, how else are you supposed to absorb other people's thoughts?
I go off to a sort of private room in Sword Trick.
Yep.
It's in there.
Cool. Well done. Yeah. And then he comes back. The girl looks at the boy and she says something in Latin, and the boy starts laughing uncontrollably.
Ooh, Latin rolls, everybody.
Right. What did she say?
Yeah.
I think he's a premature ejaculator. Everybody laughs except The Rock, who doesn't know what the fuck is being said about him.
Can you even say that in Latin? I don't think so.
I'm sure they have a fucking saying for it. Look how many fucking penis sculptures they've made everywhere. The penis was super important to those dudes.
He's just like Caligula. Anyway.
So, right. The kids, well, here's a problem that you're running into, Doc. You're not going to be able to leave for a couple weeks, at least, because the kids are wanting to spend time with their patron, who, not being a callous dick, doesn't go, get up, fuck off, going now.
Well, if they wanted to come
go on with that thought. Yes. Yes.
No.
Okay,
probably
then.
not a good.
So you don't want to take them to where all their people died?
No,
Maybe they
no.
can find their mom and their dad's bones? No? Okay.
No,
Didn't
their
think
mum and
so.
dad are already
Here's where
dead. That
we
was
slaughtered your people.
Yay!
We'd bring you here and
Yeah, the kids are over the top dressed as Australians. Both of them are wearing proudly a large Australian flag as well as the hats with the corks hanging off of them. Whenever the beast-headed people are around, they address each other by the ceremonial titles that they both have as Bruce.
To avoid confusion, can we call you Bruce?
Exactly.
How are the new Australian teachers going?
They're fine. They all also have the ceremonial name of Bruce, including the Sheila, who's Bruce. But they are currently teaching away. Their morale is, it's okay.
All right. So what I was thinking was that, I don't know, maybe every 2 weeks they can rotate one of them if they wish to. They may not be interested in doing that. Going back to MMO world to visit friends and whatever, and they can. Sorry.
Ow.
How what?
How will they travel back and forth? Oh, through the barbershop. Very good. Yes.
How they got here in the first place?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
And the person, and because you've told us that because of what's happened to them, they're now equivalent to Doras. So
they totally are.
And so one of them can, and they can, take it in turns of taking letters back if they want.
Yeah, cool.
There may be
up
goods here. There may be small goods here that people back at MMO World are interested in that they can't get in Burlington as well. So.
They also caution you about it because while most of the people in MMO land, or as they call it, Kinleyville, are good people, there are some bad seeds because there always are, because they're fucking human. And so they suggest that they limit the amount of people who get to come here because unless you've been here, you can't come here.
That's right.
Or unless somebody else takes you. Type thing.
Yeah.
And they don't want any bad seeds to get here because right now relations with the beastkin are very good and they don't want to jeopardize that because it could get very bad very quick.
Mm-hmm.
So
play immediately. What's behind door number 2?
Woo!
Oh boy.
10 cards. Play or play immediately cards.
Woo!
Here we go. This is where it all happens.
Yeah.
This is where the fuckery begins. Da-na, da-na.
None.
God damn it.
0.
Okay.
And now the long, slow discard. I hate that part.
That is the only downside. All right. So, after a couple weeks here, you're watching the kid slowly slide down. You realize by the time you get back, he may not be around anymore, Doc, unless you want to instate radical measures.
To get somebody to deal with it.
No problem. You get into doctor, which he is a professional doctor. He does this as a living, and he will be making the treatment roll. Dun, 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 dun.
Can I support his treatment roll?
Only if you want to be around. Well, you can be around for the first 2
do
weeks.
it. So no, never mind.
Right. Here he goes. Come on, 60 or less. He decides to, he has the kid strapped into a bed and administered regular beatings because that's the only way to get the demon of alcoholism out of him.
More laudanum.
Yeah, no problem. Yes, laudanum sounds good. You're watching the kid's deterioration even faster now, Doc. You're thinking that by the time you get back from your mission, he should be dead. Unless you were to step up, because this doctor apparently doesn't know human physiology well. But he has his own personal beater he brings with him so that that person can administer a harsh but fair beating to the child to get that demon of alcoholism out of.
No, I'll deal with it.
You dismiss the doctor who does offer you the services of the beater to help you to beat the demon out.
Yes, Peter, beat that doctor. Excellent.
He holds out a hand.
I give him money.
He beats the doctor who runs off yelling, and the beater's like, "It's for your own good." He said, "There's demons. I have a doctor's orders."
Right. So, what card
Right.
do I got?
So I'm going to also ask for a willpower roll, as this is the first time you've had to deal with a screaming child who's yelling something about his dead grandmother crawling up his leg with a dagger clenched in her teeth. All right. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Christina Aguilera.
And a medicine roll, is that what I'm looking at here?
Yep. Yep. Or treat disease poison would also be nice.
I got it. Medicine. Tink.
Yeah, well, you are Dr. Fulton. If you failed, then we would mock you until our throats were sore from mocking. Right. Dr. Fulton isn't going to be able to, he thinks, go with you because he didn't make it by anything really cool. So he wants to hang out with this kid who's just like sweating and he's freaking out. And they've got him in a strong lock room as they're running him through the thing to get all the crap out. Kill it, send it back to hell. I thought he unplugged it. Did you unplug the evil, sir?
No, I did not unplug the evil, but I do pick it up and hang it up immediately. So we only got a little bit left, so hopefully that won't happen again. If it does, I will unplug the evil.
Nobody that calls that is anybody you actually want to talk to, I'm thinking.
Frequently not, but my wife does call, so.
You don't want to talk to her. Anyway, so
yes,
moving on. Moving on. So you two are going to go out via horse while Doc Fulton, I'm going to basically go through this really quick. You guys are going to go out on horse while Doc Fulton tends to little Alex Jr., who Alex Sr. suggested.
We were, we're going to dip. Yeah, we'll get gear and stuff. We've got horses at the...
You could bring the patient with you if you wanted, Doc.
Yeah.
Okay. So, right.
We've got horses at the embassy from yonks ago.
Plenty. Okay, both of you guys give me a ride horse and animal handling rolls. Good luck. Russ's horse dies as soon as it leaves the embassy.
Ride horse is a 6. That's a success.
A 0-1 on animal handling.
Well, even if Russ fucks his up, you'll keep him. Well, unless he fumbles, I mean.
I fumbled my animal handling.
Aside from breaking the horse's leg in a gopher hole, it's fine. You're just looking, I'm like, dude, we haven't left the fucking, we're still in sight of the city. Look, it's right there. And the horse is like screaming and shit. And you're kind of glad Doc Fulton's not here to hear the horse screaming.
Mm-hmm.
But I made my ride roll, so.
Well, you stayed on until it fucking fell over. There you go. Well done.
Yeah, I failed my ride roll by 1.
All right, no problem. Cut to, it shows you guys going back, and it shows people coming out and getting the horse and taking it back. And,
shooting it.
Yeah, and it shows it being taken to a glue factory. And meanwhile, then it shows you guys on new horses, and you go out and, right. So one of you can ride, the other one takes care of the horses. You guys make pretty time. But you go through the tamed forest into the old forest, which everybody fucking warns you about. You begin to give me 6 Sense Danger Sense. I'm going through this quick because since Doc Fulton isn't here.
Fail.
Everything's fine. All right. You guys are going through and you notice the forest is getting very dark and very spooky and it's starting to look like a horror show. Eventually you come across like partially chewed bodies and stuff. Give me cryptozoology rolls and tracking rolls.
Success.
Trolls.
Nope. On the crypto.
Here there be trolls.
Yeah.
Good thing we don't have Doc with us.
The horses are also getting a little freaked out.
All right. So if there's a lot of trolls about, maybe we should head back.
That sounds good to me.
You guys arrived back after just a few days out, and Doc's like, wow, they made amazing time.
Trolls. We decided not to push our luck.
Gotcha.
So, is there anything else you wanted to do before we end it?
I want to go to the safe and
yes.
touch all the bracelets with mine.
Oh,
Good
give you
thinking.
take a card for the thinking ahead, sir.
Good thinking.
Yes, lovely.
That way,
Practice
people
some
can
thinking.
just pick them up if they
No, I
want to.
get it. No, I get it.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Chris?
I was gonna practice painting.
Sure,
But I
everybody
haven't done
take
that
one
while they
last
were-
practice
Oh,
on
fuck
whatever
you. Do you have a
want.
note? Does anybody have a note?
Wah.
No.
I do
Nope.
not. I have a
Nope.
personal escape.
Fucking
Yin yang?
World of Pain.
Oh. Oh, there goes the bad guy's card. He was holding on to a plus D10 assistant damage he was going to give to a
Mook.
minion, or, well, he wasn't going to give it to him. As soon as a minion did damage on you, which could have been a troll minion, then he's going to play it on him like, yeah, fuck you, PCs. But no.
All right. Well, there goes my failures, sweet, and my clogging greed.
Wow.
Fuck you, cards. That's what I get for thinking ahead.
Apparently, it's just not meant to be.
At least our victory's still in.
Yeah. So everybody take their one practice of whatever, and then we're gonna now for you guys experiencing either extreme bravery or extreme stupidity, I'm not sure which, and walking the pattern, I'm gonna give an extra refill because if nothing else, that was a major turning point for your guys' lives. And as I said, this is or was a prestige module. So if you get
Look at that.
prestige victories, please save them. So first your extra refill, and then after you guys get done doing cards from that, we'll do your normal end of mission refill
And
move on.
I have a play immediately.
Of course you do.
Follow victory.
Well, your whole carded victory is safe, safe, safe.
Yes.
I
but
got
any
nothing.
Any victories in the first draw.
I've got a supporter reroll if anybody wants a reroll on their stat ups. Otherwise, I'm tossing that.
That's all right. Try and get another card.
All
right.
Other than victories, sweet, sweet. Because right now you guys have chances for a lot of victories.
Okay, so
And
another
on my
refill?
Happy. Hang on a second. I just got a happy pie.
Okay.
Happy pie.
We all draw a card then.
And
Just one there, Pete. One.
yeah, I thought I hit one. I mustn't have hit one.
You got 13. You drew 11.
Yeah, I must have double tapped accidentally.
I got my clogging greed back. Yeah.
Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. And the third card was play immediately. Inauspicious Omen. Discard all your cards immediately, no trying. Just draw one card in compensation. Okay. If you insist.
Okay.
Gambling addiction.
Now I get this card. Ain't that a bitch?
Now,
Which one?
My
Critical.
redraw.
Yeah, we got the lucky day card. That was pretty awesome.
Victory, prestige, module only. Woo!
All right.
So you guys
Are we taking our second refill?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sorry,
think,
yeah.
I think, yeah, you got to let everybody know when you guys do that, so everybody can.
Yeah, sorry, yes, that was my second
Steady.
refill.
Okay, so Chris, do
I
your
have
second
a
refill.
Examination.
Check in essence.
But as I said, I've also got a victory prestige mod only. So, do we want to do the dissemination or not worry about it? And
Well, World of Pain is gone, so and Down to the Wire is gone.
But
So might be worth it.
What do you reckon, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, if you have no other good cards in your hand, might as well.
As I said, I've got a victory.
Well, you could disseminate
I'll
that to somebody else.
Pass the victory to somebody else, but I just mean, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you?
Yeah, let's do it.
I would recommend.
me or something, or
I'd recommend
Yeah.
before he does it, then everybody discard all the cards you don't want in case you get something that allows you to do something else. So that way you don't cover dissemination in the discard pile. Oh, speaking of that, by the way, before you end off your card play, go ahead and do your dissemination first. Then I'll have the last chance to get more cards for coming up with clever titles. Although I don't think anybody will ever beat Chris's title of Amber Alert. That is still the fucking most spot on title ever.
I'm going to go with You Are a Real Boy now.
Wow. 2 play immediately. The Gods Despise You and full group.
The Gods Despise the Group?
No. The God Despise You is one of them. The other one is full group, but the Gods Despise You being the worst card will trump the full group.
Ah.
So what's the Gods Despise You do?
I just
all his
discard
shit.
all my cards.
Okay.
Okay, so titles for this session. What did you just say, Russ?
You're a real boy now.
Okay, what else we got? Take card,
There
Russ.
and back again.
What, is this a Hobbit thing?
Pete, you got anything?
I was thinking something relating to shadows. Anything like the shadows, no. Or
What can we get involving shadows? Dispelling the shadows, lighting the way. Spitball, Russ, you're creative.
Trying. It's not coming. It'll come. You can't rush creativity.
Keep spitballing, Pete. You need
Shades of Danger.
Shadows of Danger.
Shadows of Danger. Dark Shadows of Danger. Yes.
Shorter is always better with titles because, yeah.
Patterns of Danger.
Ooh.
Or The Pattern of Danger.
I like Patterns of Danger better because you did have more than one pattern.
Shadow Facts. FACTS.
Ah, that's not bad actually.
It's a
Caught
pun.
in Amber.
What's that, Pete?
Caught in Amber.
Yeah, we can't use 9 Princes in Amber, right? That would be bad.
Awkward. I know Zelazny's not coming after me.